What's up, everyone? Sean Got Blaggearth here today doing a collection update. I am sick as shit, and I want to get a couple things out of the way. Um, as I said, I'm currently sicker than a Disturbed album. I'm down with the sickness so fucking hard, it's unbelievable. I was actually sent home from work yesterday because they thought I was going to actually die. Um, and if I don't do this video, I'm not gonna get it done because I'm gonna be working straight for like 10 days coming up. Again, I'm actually going back to work tomorrow, so hooray! But I got a bunch of shit to show, and I also want to let you guys know if you pre-ordered one of those Nietzsche shirts, they came in. I'm just sick, and I'm not giving you guys this, so I'm not packing the orders until I feel better. I should be feeling better next week. I'll pack them and send them out then. So if you guys are waiting on them, you'll be getting them soon. Thank you all for your support, and I'm going to begin working on the design for the next shirt very soon. Anyways, I had a great Christmas other than getting sick. I hope you guys did as well. And I got some shit to show. I have two things that I got before Christmas, and then the rest is everything I got for Christmas from my family. So yeah, let's get into this. And for Christmas, also, I just got to put this out there. My girlfriend was fucking amazing as usual, and she killed it. And she got me tickets to the upcoming Watain tour. So if you're gonna be at the New York City show, look for your boy Count Meme, the Johnson Johnson Meme Corporation. I'll be there. And moving on, I got this before Christmas. You memes don't need to see my name, but this is Vakaren with Demo 1. Got this from Disease of Mourning. This sold out already. If you don't know Väkären, it's like wrapped in this paper. If you don't know Vakaren, Swedish raw black metal of just the highest fucking caliber, dude. This is so good. Demo 1, the case has wax on it, as you can see. It's got those dots of wax. Limited to 13 copies. I think it's sold out already. If not, I'll leave a link down below so you can check it out and shit. Really good fucking black metal. I have their rehearsal slash promo, and I fucking love that. And once again, really good shit. Kind of reminds me of like a Zelzeth sort of stuff, but what I really like is while they're raw black metal, they definitely have like their own unique sound. And I can appreciate that for sure. I feel like I'm gonna die. Just plain paper. I like the labeling on it of using like the old school label maker type shit. Really cool. Thanks to Disease of Mourning, I'll provide a link to his Instagram. Actually, his YouTube channel is, I believe, Vinyl Distortion. If you're a huge fan of, like, I don't know, like Ghost and shit, Ghost is one of his favorite bands. He'll have Sabaton, but he also has a good ear for black metal, and this was fucking awesome, and I love the custom aspect of it. So, thank you very much, man. Check out Vakaren Demo 1. Up next, I got this before Christmas. Actually, got this day after my last collection update was edited, so I've had it for a minute. Classic album from a classic band. This is actually the first album Fenris from Darkthrone ever owned. Why did that just happen? Sick. And we're back. That was really bizarre. Let's try to fix this. I have no idea what just happened, but I'm keeping that in because that's kind of funny. As I was saying, I hope my screen's cracked even more, as that would be sick. It goes along with my fucking luck. This is the first album Fenris from Darkthrone ever got when he was like 3. Uriah Heep, Sweet Freedom. My dad got me into these dudes when I was like 3rd grade. I remember listening to him blasting Easy Livin' and Lady in Black. Those songs are still some of my favorites, but I just want to get everything that has David Byron on vocals, and I know this one does. It's an alright album, has Stealing on it. The song Pilgrim is my favorite. Not the best from Heep, but I'm also going to say this. I wish it would bring back this gatefold style. Watain did it with the Wild Hunt, where it's kind of got like 2 pages, so to speak. Yeah, cool shit. Got this at Reimagine Records in Utica. Just classic black vinyl. It's a first press with the Warner Brothers labels. Decent album, but if I was to recommend an album from these guys for you to start anywhere, listen to Demons and Wizards. That album is so good. The song Rainbow Demon. Unbelievable. Now with all that said, let's move on to my Christmas haul from my parents, which was fucking nuts. Alright, so we're going to start with a CD. For some reason, I thought this was a 2016 release, but then I realized I got the promo in December of 2016. I've been listening to it since then. So, like, my frame of reference has been pre-2017, but it came out in January, so whatever. I listened to this album every day at work. Literally yesterday before I was sent home, when they told me to go home, I was actually listening to this album. Goatmoon, Stella Polaris. This is sick. I have it sealed because this is an etched jewel case. My voice is cracking because I'm sick. Now, if any of you guys are going to make fun of my voice and say, like, I'm about to cry or whatever, this is the video to do it, so please do so. Those comments are really original. But yeah, super cool etched jewel case. If something happens to this case, I'm going to shoot myself in the fucking head. This is a great album other than the last song, P-A-I-L. Something in Finnish I was reading somewhere that also in English stood for perversions and infernal lust. Something like that. Fucking stupid. But yeah, etched jewel case, really cool. I love the artwork for the CD version. I actually prefer the artwork over the vinyl. Very basic booklet. But if you're not familiar with Goatmoon, it's kind of like, yes, it's NS. No, don't really care what you have to say if you're going to call me dangerous or whatever. I don't care. The band already got paid when Hell's Headbangers got in copies. So, who gives a fuck? But yeah, kind of folky black metal. Not extremely raw, not extremely fast, although they are fast at some points. Kind of melodic. A little bit of like punk inspired here and there. A lot of the riffs, if you were to play them with different picking, you could almost make them sound like pop punk riffs. But really good shit. Goatmoon, Stella Polaris on CD, and my parents also got me it on vinyl. So I got both versions, which I'm really stoked about because I love the artwork for both. And when it comes to Goatmoon, I would like to have everything I can on all the formats I can. So this is really fucking sick. And I know I'm going to get questions about how do my parents know what to get me for Christmas. I'll just give you a quick rundown of what happens. Basically, my mom's not tech savvy at all. And between the 40 some odd medicines she's on, she doesn't know how to use a computer. So what she does is she tells me to make a list of like 200 plus items that Hell's Headbangers has because they take orders over the phone. She said give her like a list of 200 and then she'll just pick select ones from that list and order from there. So I don't know what I'm getting for Christmas. It makes it fun and she enjoys doing it and I get some dope records out of it. And yeah, so people have asked me for over the years since I started showing shit on YouTube how they know what to get me. That's how. This is the white vinyl. Also shout out to Craig over at Hell's Headbangers for being super dope and taking my mom's order and being an awesome guy. So cheers on that, man. But yeah, this album's awesome. Favorite songs from this are Stella Polaris, the title track, Wolf Knight, and Sonder Commando Nord. That one's an instrumental, but holy shit, it is beautiful. And fun fact also, performing bass on this album is actually Stormheight. And if you're familiar with like Finnish NS, you know Stormheit is really, really good shit. Kind of like Bathory inspired stuff. God, I am so sick I can't even think straight. But yeah, Goatmoon, Stella Polaris, great album. I got the sleeve on backwards. Kill me. Alright, so up next, this one came as kind of a shock to me because I didn't put this on the list. So Hell's Headbangers threw this in for free, which is really cool because I've been after this for a long time. So once again, Greg, if you see this, thank you, man. Opera from Destructor. If you don't know Destructor, Australian black and death metal. Really, really solid stuff. I would say if you're a fan of Bastille Warlust, you'll probably like these guys. It has that sort of sound. But to me, these guys have a much more distinct sound than your run-of-the-mill Black Death, simply because their style is very right down the middle in terms of Black Death. It's not like super chaotic and kind of like Revenge and Archgoat type shit, but this is more to the effect of it's right down the middle where the black metal parts are distinct and the death metal parts are very distinct, but it never clashes. Really cool shit. I love the artwork to that. On the back, this comes with a lyric sheet. This is the second album from Destructor. Came out in 2015. Their first album, Nailed, was the one I got into this band with. It actually came out when I discovered Hell's Headbangers for the first time, because I remember seeing the Die Hard edition with the picture disc and the metal jacket, and I wish I had one of those. Anyways, splitter vinyl, really cool, sounds fucking awesome. This is a killer album, so if you're a fan of Black Death and you haven't listened to, or Black and Death Metal, I should say, you haven't listened to this for some reason, go check it out. It's a killer album. Destructor with Opera Borum. Alright, so for these next two records I'm going to show, not the biggest fans of these records, but I'll explain why I have them. And this one's actually probably one of the most popular ones to most of your average metal fans that are into like beginning entry-level black metal. A lot of them say this is the best album from them. Couldn't disagree more. Immortal, At the Heart of Winter. This is the 2017 Osmos reissue. Really nice pressing. Well done with the foil stamping. Nice jacket. God, I feel like shit. Gatefold. Lyrics and everything. I don't know why everybody says this is the best album. I feel like people say that because it's... Everyone loves that artwork, let's be real. It's a cool album art. If you're going to get into black metal, you're going to start with something that's not as abrasive and shit for the most part. I know I'm speaking generally. I have some friends that started with like Toke or started with early Burzum and shit like that, and early Dark Throne. That's cool. But I know a lot of people that I've talked with, if they're getting into black metal, they can't handle the harsh sounding stuff, so they go with what sounds clean. And this one sounds very clean, but this does not have Demoness on guitar, so the songwriting is kind of weak. It's alright, it's black and thrash, but honestly, this might be one of my least favorite Immortal albums. I definitely like Sons of Northern Darkness way more, and All Shall Fall, but I don't know. It's not bad. The main reason I have this is I want all of the Immortal discography on vinyl, regardless if I like it or not. But, yeah. So, this album is just Horg on drums and Abbott on guitars. This is a really cool vinyl press. Like, you can't really tell, but, like, it's kind of translucent in the sunlight with the sunset here, so I don't know why I, like, put it towards the window. I am so sick, I'm losing my mind currently, so bear with me, guys. But yeah, I don't know, this album, it's alright. I like the song Withstand the Fall of Time. It's a strong opener. Tragedy's Blow at Horizon's pretty good, and Where Dark and Light Don't Differ is a really solid song, but if I'm going to listen to Immortal, guys, I'm going to be real with you. I'm gonna listen to the first 4 records. I feel like those are superior in almost every way. Um, sure, these later albums are a bit tighter in many aspects, but I think this one's a bit sloppier than like Blizzard Beast or even Battles in the North. And drum-wise, that album is a shit show because Abbott is going so insane. He like almost falls off tempo, but I love that to a degree. This isn't like the good kind of sloppy, but I don't know. I need to give it some more spins because on Christmas when I listened to it, it was like the first time listening to this in like over 10 years. So, because I bought the CDs off somebody from Metal Archives, as I stated before, but they never sent me the booklets, and it's always pissed me off whenever I looked at these records. So, yeah, Immortal, At the Heart of Winter, done rambling. Alright, up next, after getting this one for Christmas, I can't believe I'm about to say this. I like this more than At the Heart of Winter. Damned in Black. I always thought this was a terrible album. But, man, I don't know. I must have been in the right mood or whatever. Maybe it's because I've been sick since I got this. My brain's just not working right. I'm enjoying Damned in Black a lot more than At the Heart of Winter. This is a pretty solid album for a later era Immortal record. Sons of Northern Darkness is my favorite of the later ones. The song Beyond the North Waves, one of my favorite songs from Immortal, but cool pressing. Once again, 2017 Osmos reissue with the black foil stamping. Sounds good just on black vinyl, but I like the center labels to this one. This one's a bit faster and more straightforward in terms of black metal compared to The Heart of Winter. The Heart of Winter was just really thrashy, and they tried to be a bit more, I don't want to say noodly, but they focused more on instrumental passages than creating solid black metal. So this album, pretty good, straightforward shit, but I like it a lot more than I remember. So I don't know. When I get Sons of Northern Darkness and All Shall Fall on vinyl, I'll do a Let's Talk About video of Immortal. So yeah, Damned in Black, pretty cool album, but still far from my favorite. Alright, so up next, I've been wanting this album for a long time. Getting something like this for Christmas is always kind of shocking considering, you know, what the style is all about and shit, but I love this band. Great band. They're from Spain. This band started from the ashes of Proclamation. R.I.P. Still probably my favorite band to come out of Spain. I do like them more than this project, but I still love this one. Teitanblood, and this is their debut album, Seven Chalices. I have a Cursed Skin and Death on vinyl, but I've never had this one. So this is fucking awesome. Yeah, this is the debut album, straightforward black death metal, I should say. Just overwhelmingly dark. This to me is like going through just like this super dark, evil cavern. It's like the longest cavern walk of your life going straight into hell. I don't even know what I just said. This is just super bleak and suffocating. That's all I gotta say. Evil as shit. I love this album. This is a double LP set. I do like this one more than Death simply because I feel like Death, while it's a solid album and the songwriting is great, I feel like a lot of the music gets kind of lost from just how raw the album is. This one actually has riffs that like you could pick out, which is kind of refreshing. 2 LP and a single pocket jacket, which I'm cool with. I like these basic center labels though. I don't know, there's something about just the plain text and shit that I really like. And this also comes with a 16-page booklet, just full of artwork that suits the music so well, just really cryptic. I guess like a good way to describe this is like going into a cave where there's been like rituals and shit. and you just get like sucked deeper down in until you're eventually in hell. It's not like a very hellish album, but it's so suffocatingly evil and dark. It's the only, I don't even know, man. Teitanblood is just one of those bands that you gotta, like, you don't listen to these guys, you experience them. Like, don't put this on as just like background music or whatever. Like, put this on to actually absorb and try to appreciate, because this is music that you need to absorb and experience. But Teitanblood, Seven Chalices, if you haven't heard it, get on it, don't be a jabroni. Alright, so up next, I got a 7-inch that relates to the next 12-inch I have to show. I got into these bands because my buddy Caleb, Ambient Sound here on YouTube, when he sent me the package containing the Dragged into Sunlight record and like fucking 19 other albums, one of the albums that was in there was of this German band called Dolch, or Dolch, name is in parentheses, and the CD version of the demos 1 and 2, and I fell in love. So when I saw Hell's Headbangers had some of this band, I had to put it on my list, and I'm glad my parents got it. So I got Dolch, or Dolch, with An den Mond. It's a 2017 EP put out by Van Records. This is such a good EP, holy shit. So I'll take the record out. Packaging's pretty cool. It actually has a spine, which is kind of cool for a 7-inch, because most don't, especially ones that fold like this. 2 songs, An den Mond and Dagger Moon. Really nice packaging. The An den Mond song is more of a straightforward, traditional Dolch sound, whereas Dagger Moon is much more like chanty and ritualistic sounding. The best way to describe, and I'll describe it with the next thing I'm going to show, but comes on white vinyl, looks really nice, sounds really good. My only gripe is it's like warped, but it doesn't affect the playing, but it still annoys me. I know it's not Hell's Headbangers' fault, especially 7 inches. They're like this thin, are pretty hard to keep from warping. But as long as it plays, it's whatever to me. So, An den Mond from Dolch, or Dolch, or however the fuck you say this band's name. Really solid. I'll have links down below to where you can check them out. This band's killer. And speaking of them, that brings us to demos 1 and 2 on vinyl. I'm dying. Kill me, please. Holy shit. Alright, so Dolch, whatever, I'm gonna just call them Dolch. Demos 1 and 2. So here's how I describe the sound of Dolch. They are kind of like a black metal band with clean female vocals, but it's not your traditional sort of black metal. It has like kind of a rock, post-punk, post-rock sort of influence, but it's not like post-black metal. If you're familiar with Wolves in the Throne Room and you know the EP Malevolent Grain, and then specifically the first song off that, Illuming Resonance, the more slower paced song with the female vocals, it's kind of like that, but much more raw in production quality, and has this very dream-like floating atmosphere with these really cool biblical lyrics, actually. The song Das Ange is taken from the Bible. I forgot whereabouts in the Bible, but it's the eye is the lamp of your whole body, and that whole verse is actually the lyrics of that song. Just super haunting stuff, but yeah, put out by Van Records. Van is such a good label. Like, I don't think they've really put out anything bad, but that's just me. I don't know. A lot of people will be like, well, they put out a lot of hipster shit. Well, guess what? I'm a fucking hipster, apparently, according to everyone. So, yeah. I've been called an elitist hipster. What a fucking oxymoron that is. But I guess Jumbo Shrimp exists, so there's that. Black vinyl. It comes with a booklet. I do like Demo 1 more than Demo 2. I like this black on black print in the booklet. And, well, on everything. With this record. Super nice. Looks really good. The other song I love on here is actually from Demo 2's, Demo 2, the song Hers. Really, really good shit. So yeah, if you guys haven't listened to Dolch, please do so. This is one of my favorite, they're become one of my favorite bands, period, like, of all time. I listen to them that much. So, if you're looking for something that's just really atmospheric and will, like, kind of put you in a, I don't want to say a trance, but in a, I guess in a freer state of mind, as hippie-ish as that sounds, definitely check out Dolch. Super atmospheric, floating, dreamy, sort of black metal with beautiful female clean singing. So check it out. Alright, and last but most certainly not least, this is really cool. It's a very heavy thing. Musically, it's not very heavy, but physically, this thing weighs a ton. This is the In the Woods box set, Heart of the Woods. Holy shit, I am so glad to have this. This contains their works from 95 to 1999, put out by member Morty. All these albums were originally released through Misanthropy Records in the 90s, but yeah, let's get into this box set. So, it contains their first 3 albums, Heart of the Ages, Amino, and Strange in Stereo. Now, this is a very, like, heavy sort of box. Almost cracked my jewel case from that Goatmoon CD, so that's dope. So, we'll start with the first one. All the artwork's been revamped, which is pretty cool. Works really well for the music, actually. Heart of the Ages. This is more of a straightforward black metal album compared to the rest of their work, but this isn't really a fucking black metal album. It's kind of atmospheric. It kind of reminds me of Bergtot, or however you say it, from Over, the debut, mixed with, like, My Dying Bride. And the clean vocals have a Isengard sort of vibe, so if you're into that sort of stuff, you'll probably dig this. Really cool shit. There's the front, the back, the gatefold, which is fucking beautiful. These come on black vinyl, and comes with an I think this is an A2 poster. It's the tentacle size of it. All 3 of these posters join together to make one picture, so I'll insert a picture of that. But yeah, so I'm not going to be pulling out the other posters, but that's what they look like together. Alright, up next, Omnio, I don't think I remember, but they're black vinyl. These sound fucking amazing, by the way. Let me just throw that out there. If you were iffy on getting this box set, these are the best sounding records in my collection, hands down. Heart of the Ages specifically blew my fucking mind with the keyboards. The synth sounds so good. This album is beyond weird. This is super avant-garde, out there type of shit. I gotta be in the right mood to even enjoy this. I don't know how to properly describe it. Kind of reminds me of Peccatum. If you remember that weird project that Isan did with his wife. Kind of reminds me of that, but even more bizarre. This album includes the addition of soprano female vocals, which, I don't know. A lot of people love it. I just need to give it more time. I've been trying to get into that album for 10 years, and if I'm not in the right mood, it doesn't hit the spot, so whatever. And then we have Strange in Stereo, which I like a lot more. A lot of people don't care for this album. I personally like it a lot. this one kind of reminds me more of like that mid-era Paradise Lost, like gothic, more rock sort of sound where it's just much more stripped down, much more rock and roll bass, a bit gothic. I like it a lot. Some people don't, but pretty solid album overall. I still need to give those later two a better listen, but the first album is by far my favorite. And it comes with this 64-page booklet. I'm not going to go through all of it, but it has like beautiful photography, interview with the band, full lyrics. They explain like what the titles mean, why Heart of the Ages is spelled with a capital H-E. Explain what the title Strange in Stereo means. This is a pretty common box set. I think there was like 700 of the black vinyl pressed, and then there was 750 and then 250 on a black silver mix. It doesn't matter, and there's also a 3 CD box set. But if you're a vinyl guy and you like In the Woods and just remotely enjoy them, get this box set because it sounds unbelievably good. It's well worth the money. If you can find it for a good price, definitely do so. And that's it for this update. This video is probably, after it's all edited down and everything, going to be over a half hour. So I'm going to get out of here. I got one of the Patreon reviews already recorded. Dying. So you'll be seeing that one next, even though I recorded that like a week ago. And on top of that, I got another Patreon review I'm doing. Then I got 2 more Patreon reviews. I got 2 discussion videos and a potential brutal video response I made to a certain YouTuber that said some very stupid shit. So you might see that, you might not. But it's your boy, Count Black. I'm gonna die. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. I'll see you in the next video if I don't die. Rest in peace.